Hello everyone, welcome back. We are on episode 147 of our Oxygen Not Included All Achievement Run. What we're going to start off with, we are going to take a look at our star map. I think this rocket is filled up. Let's go back to our star map here. All bays are, or cargo bays are full, so let's send that rocket home. We're going to go back to this rocket at the top here. Let's take a look inside, see how the carbon dioxide is. It's not terrible. How much food do we have? We don't have a lot in here. We will need to probably make some more, so let's queue that up down here. Let's do like... we can make 6 packets? No, we'll only do 4. Yeah. 4 of those, and the reason we are making more is so we can send a couple of the other duplicates to the other asteroid, mainly Dom. We're going to send him here to Lushani. We do need to get a few different things taken care of as well, so I don't know if we'll send another rover or not, but we'll definitely need to at least have glass and some other good components set down before we are completely done here. So we don't have very much oxygen down here. We will need to come back and take a look at our storage. What do we have in here? So we have algae, we have copper. I think we needed glass, right? Glass would be good. Do we have any sitting around? Let's see, we do not. So let's make like 20 of these, right? Perfect. Okay. So that's going to allow us to have at least some pretty straightforward power on the other asteroid. We want to send that over there first before we get the duplicants over there. Oh my, what happened here? How did we get water here? That's interesting. Anyways, alright. Not that big of a deal. Let's see, what can we do? Okay, so all this piping here is no longer needed like that. There we go. That's looking great. Good on the temperature. All across the board. This is a little warm over here, but that's just because probably of all the igneous rock we've had. Overall, not terrible. Oh my gosh, look at all of them. So many. New printables. What do we have here? Some copper, okay. So we want to send Dom here first to retrieve a bunch of the different graphite. I think it'll be okay to send him here. What would we else need to do? Oxygen first. Maybe we'll send another rover. That way. Let's see. I think the rover module is the one that's up there right now anyways, right? Yeah, the rover module is right here. So we're going to throw the crew inside once we have more food. We don't have a ton of food right now, so that's kind of where we're at along those lines. Let's go back over to the other asteroid. We want to... oh man, these require ethanol if you don't have it set right. So what I'm going to do temporarily is I'm going to what do we want to do? It's because they don't have ethanol, right? So we need to have ethanol in order to get this to work. Maybe we'll try throwing just a pitcher pump right there. Yeah. For some reason, this one was growing And maybe we had ethanol lying around somewhere and they were capable of doing that, capable of grabbing ethanol. Okay. So now let's go plumbing. We'll do pitcher pump. Put that here. That'll be perfectly fine. Maybe because we grabbed all this, I'm not sure. Either way, hopefully this works. And then we can just have them manually put ethanol in them to grow until we get what we need, which is that mutated Nosh Sprout. And then down here, we do need a power source. Oh man, that's a lot. Let's go, we're using just copper, over and up. We're gonna throw one wheel down and then just a small jumbo battery. We don't need this to be attached to the main facilities since we're not gonna keep it here forever. We don't need to always have a gas pump in here. What I want to do is get rid of any of the hydrogen and everything else, so we will do that once we are ready. Let's throw, what are we gonna throw here? Salt water would be great, but I don't think we have very much salt water. So something I wanted to point out, because I'm not making the bases super, like the super best efficient that it possibly can be. The use of ethanol in this situation is probably not it is not the best way to keep the base cool because of the amount of heat transfer and everything else. If you look up all the materials and you do a comparison, ethanol is not a great option for keeping the base cool because of the other options you have, like polluted water. We didn't use polluted water in this case because I needed something quick and easy, and we didn't have polluted water on the asteroid at the time. I may adjust that in the future, but right now we're just going to stay with ethanol since it's working. But just I want everybody to understand that this is it is not the most effective use of cooling the base down with all of these aqua tuners. So in this instance, it's probably way better to use a different material. We just used it out of necessity at the time, and we just kept adding on to it to make it work for our needs so we could focus on the other stuff we wanted to work on. Anyways, so again, we probably will change this in the future. We'll probably have to slowly move the ethanol out and then change it to like polluted water, but right now we're going to just keep that so we can keep working on the achievements and kind of just move on from there. So anyways, enough of that tangent. Just wanted to kind of touch base on that because I think that a lot of people have way more experience with cooling the base long term, and they know a lot more than I do about the best materials to use, but we kind of made use of the materials we could at the time. So anyways, let's move on from that. We have pulled Dom from the Gassy Moo asteroid. We're not doing anything with them right now. We're just kind of hanging out, letting them just kind of sit there and eat whenever and all that kind of stuff. We're not doing anything else with this asteroid at this moment. Once we have enough of the other plants that have mutated on the main asteroid, and I think the only thing left is bog buckets and what's the other one? I believe it's the balm lilies. Once we have both of those, then we will move our farmers to the other asteroids, so that way we can easily get more seeds from harvesting the plants. So that's kind of the goal. That's where I want to go. Just kind of right now scoping everything out, checking on all of the different things that we've put into place and making sure everything is running smoothly. Right, like if we go down here, this is still in a vacuum. That's great. 390 degrees. Over here it's about 120 degrees on the petroleum, which is fine. And this is working out pretty great. So, rotten surf and turf. Well, that's not good. Okay. Well, we're still doing fine. We're feeding our hatches a good amount of igneous rock since we're getting plenty of that from our volcano. Yeah, this is great. Something I haven't talked about much is since we've started this run, what would I do differently? If we started this from scratch from the beginning, what would I do differently? And I mention this because now that we have a lot of stuff under our belt, I kind of think it would be a good idea to just go over that a little bit. One of the first things I would do is change the way that we are using the steam turbines in most cases. The next thing that I would do, I mean, is because I would literally put them all near each other, number one, to make it look better. I would tame these differently. I think what I would want to do is have like a bigger steam room, and for the steam turbines, have all of them like in a row, separated, and then cool down each area based upon the steam turbines. I would love to do that kind of setup and just kind of make it easier to on the eyes, because the base is not fully it's a little bit over here, a little bit up here, a little bit down here, a little bit over here. We've used a lot of the base, right? A lot of the asteroid is completely covered. So I would definitely want to do something like that. Oh, they are so mad. They are so mad right now. But that's okay. Anyways, so that's just something that I would do, is make sure that I would use my space more effectively. I would try to build bedrooms near the areas that the duplicates are going. If they're supplying, get them closer to, you know, everything that needs supplying, and then try to automate everything that we possibly can with the auto sweeper, which is stuff that we could still do. But I think another thing that I would also do is just kind of go towards space a little bit sooner if we can. It did take us a little bit. I was a little worried about going up and starting that, but now that we've kind of dealt with it and we know what to expect, it's not as daunting of a task, that since we know how to do that now without too many issues. So those are just some of the things that I would change. I don't think I would change this. I love this setup that we made with the volcano. I think this is like my favorite challenge that we came across. I prefer the other transformer setup. This actually drives me a little bit crazy, and I'm sure it drives other people crazy as well, because you can't manage your wires easily. So I think I would add this on the other side of the wall in the kind of power brick area behind, you know, in the warmer area, even though it's not really warm because we're cooling it off. But I think that this would be better if we kept it more like we do on the other asteroid, where we have one transformer per row. It just looks cleaner, in my opinion, wiring wise. So anyways, that's just kind of what I wanted to touch base on in regards to those things, because it's literally something that you don't, you know, you can't go back and change. And if you try to change it just takes, it's a lot of, what am I thinking of here? Oh man, hold on. We have kind of an issue. Yeah, we do have an issue. I'm super happy with how things have turned out. Do not get me wrong. I am super happy with how everything has been going and how we've been working through all these sorts of problems. Why are we not going? Oh, it's because there are germs and that's why. Okay. We need to fix this. So we're gonna put another one here again. Yeah, we need to fix this. Okay. So we are sending water over there. Let me look at something at the other asteroid really quick while we fix that. So we have how much water is being produced? 67.5. So then that's, if we just do a calculator really quick, 67.5 times 3, 202.5, okay. And then we've got 750 times 2. That's 1 kilogram, 700, no, it's 1700 gallons. So 1.7 kilograms of polluted water, right? So how much do these take in? They take in 1,000 gallons. Okay, so we aren't making enough to satisfy these needs. But these only take, what was it? 1,000, so, okay. 1,000 gallons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 5,000. Yeah, we're gonna need to keep sending water for a while. Just for a little while, I guess. Alright. Yep, that worked. So now we have Nosh Sprouts in here growing, since we have ethanol that we can use for this. Great. Did we take up? We did. We took up all this stuff down here. Let's just keep on with that. Perfect. All right, let's go back over here. Our other rocket came home. We've got had a lot of stuff in here. Let's drop the artifact, and then we need to, let's see, rocketry. We just do one extension? Because it doesn't look like we can't pull it out of here unless we just go, oh, yeah, it's not gonna work the way we want it to. So let's just throw the rocket extension here, make that out of steel. We're gonna need a, where is it? Shipping. Unloader and a loader. This is gonna be unloader? Yeah. Invalid building location. We're gonna make that out of iron, okay. And then this is gonna be, yep, I guess we're gonna have to do that. Unfortunate, but it's alright. go down and over, and then that's going to be attached to the main storage. It goes all the way down and around. What do we have in here? We have sandstone, algae, copper, and sand. Oh my. Not terrible, to be honest. Okay, so with that done, did we get more food? Yes, we did. Okay. What do we have in here? We only have copper and algae. Okay. Did we get the glass? We did get 500 glass, so let's sweep that up. Yeah, we're gonna send another rover. So if we look at our star map, what I want to do is go here to Lushani first, then Wadi El afterward, and then come back home. So we're gonna drop off the payload onto Lushani, then jump over here to the Wadi El, and then we'll drop off the rover and then come back. I want to be able to just send Dom here and then go right into here's your oxygen. So maybe it would be good to throw oxalite in here just in case. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll throw oxalite in there. Since we have a bunch of these, we can just... That's a lot of oxalite. Let's sweep that one. Perfect. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of poke shells in here. We're gonna do that. Honestly, I should just send all the eggs down here and they would just remove them, but change the morb head. Here we go. Much better. I think I'm going to consistently do that. Definitely like it. Okay. Did we get the other resources in here? No, we did not. Okay. Super happy about the Nosh Sprouts working this way. Nobody has the crop tending skill. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Okay, who is our two farmers? 3 farmers. Dom is in the crop tending, Quinn, and Ada. Okay, so let's do this. Here we are. Quinn. We have 17 agriculture. 56% seed chance. So yeah, that's why Quinn is being our main seed connoisseur. Okay. You know what I kind of wish? I kind of wish you could just have this rocket port extension only extend when the rocket comes in and then go away. Probably a mod for that. They have a mod for everything nowadays. Oh, almost got 500, and then it's going to send it right here. Okay, they won't be able to reach all that, so let's fix that. What else are we trying to do here? Let's see, once this is filled up... Okay, we have oxalate, we have copper, we have algae. Now we just need this glass. Where did it go? It's like right there. Okay, that'll be great. Send out all of the materials. How much? Drill cone. How much is left? 600 kilograms waiting the delivery for. And how much does this provide when we... It's only 100. Okay. We may need to add some more radbolt generation. If this is going to be how we take care of it, we definitely need some more radbolt generation. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to quickly... Yeah, quickly do that. So, let's see if we put another Wheezewort down. It's going to do a couple things for us, right? Okay, let's see, did we do... What did we do? Dormant now. Okay, so we can open this up if we wanted to. They're gonna grow regardless of having someone that can take care of the farm station. But who do we have here? We have Harold, who's supplier. We have May, which... Oh boy, we can't do that. Okay. We either have two options here. We bring another duplicate back over here, or we decide to get a new duplicate. We may get a new duplicate. I think that might be the route to go. Okay, that's just idle right now. When this goes dormant, we're going to make some changes to a lot of stuff. Flooding, building entombment. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, did we get glass? We did. Okay. Let's get our crew members set. Let's choose our location, which is going to be pretty close by. Yep. This might be affecting our frames, so we're over it. There's so many fillets right now. This is absurd. Alright, I'm just gonna not look at that. Alright, so we have Rowan in here. Let's go back to the rocket up here. We're getting ready to launch. We've got everything. Cargo loading complete. All crew boarded. Oh, we don't need Dom. Sorry, Dom. You're not a part of the crew this time. Next time, though, we got you. Alright, let's actually, before we do that, let's look at this over here. Yeah. Okay. Now this is not backed up anymore. Well, it is backed up, but it's not. I'm just gonna cut that off for a little bit. Okay. Yeah, there's a big poke shell in there. It's an oak shell. My gosh, there's so many molts. We do need to get more sulfur though, which we do have over here. I mean, look at it all. So much, 20 tons. That is a lot. Sulfur. Unreachable food. Oh, that would be why. Got it. Let's send you up top. Send you on your way. Launch while you're asleep? Nope. Well, that'd be a heck of a ride. And away you go. All right, we're off. Yeah, let's get this stuff completed so we can pull out all the resources here. Filters not designated, just take them all. We need power, just not terrible. Go here. Okie dokie. I think we can move on to the next speed. Now that we've kind of situated things in the way we want. I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it is an idea. Instead of forcing all of this down here and then gas pumping this out, the hydrogen is always going to go to the top, right? So why don't we do this? Why don't we go like this? And then let's put an actual door here. Yeah, we'll open this up. And we'll put a door right there. Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to put a pip in here, since we have one just lying around here. I'm going to send a pip here. I'm going to put a couple of Dasha seeds next to it, and then I'm going to open this up and let the chlorine gas vent into the area. Now the area is cold enough that I think it will just easily consolidate into one temperature, and then if we need to adjust it, we can adjust it with our cooling that we have going on nearby. But then this would allow us to do that without sending what do they need? They need oh, I guess they just need sand as their fertilization. Okay, then we won't need to put sand with them. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open this all up, and then chlorine's just gonna fill all around here. We're not gonna do anything with that. And if it doesn't work, then we can just go back to the square plan that we already had. But I think this will work though. And then we'll put a farm tile right there. That should be enough. All right, what do we have? A Volpup building? No. We'll do this. Okay, dokie. It's all looking great. Okay, all right. I'm still debating whether or not we want to start taming these volcanoes. They're all idle right now. 1, 2. Rocket is in orbit. Okay. So with the rocket in orbit, we want to go here. Actually, I'd rather do that here. Because I like watching that. That's great. Perfect. Now we're going to go here, send the rover. Make sure the only thing that Dom is going to need to do when he lands is run on the wheel to get power. So that way it's an easy transition for him. Mutant seed. We did it! We got the bog bucket seed. So now it just needs to be analyzed. That is awesome. So did we actually get it done already, or did we need to... Okay, we don't have it yet, but that's okay. Let's see, let's get rid of this ladder. What I'm gonna do is... two things. Food. Farm tile. Put a farm tile there. Put a farm tile here. We're gonna put the balm lily in here. It needs to be a little bit warmer, right? So this is a good spot for it. And it'll be in the chlorine, right? Now, if I go balm lily, balm, does it consume or does it just need the atmosphere? It just needs the atmosphere. We did end up with a little bit of the brine on this side, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. And then this is going to be a wheezewort. We've gotten a few seeds from the printing pods. A few of them have been dropping in and out, so that's been kind of nice. Oh, we're analyzing it. Okay, all this has been done. Okay, next is going to be a specialized bog bucket. This plant is mutated with a genetic variant called specialized. Okay, higher yield. That's good. Okay, fantastic. Let's do critter drop off. Throw that here. We're gonna throw a manual lock here, and then another one right here. A lot of nosh beans down there. Pollution exposure. Interesting. And then we will do this. Just to open it up. And then all that needs to be highest priority, and we'll be done. Just leave it alone. Is it too cold? Yeah, I think it's too cold. Yeah, I could see that being an issue. Sending all the sulfur. Let's go back over here. Look at that. We were down to 1,000 or 500 kilograms, and now we're all the way back up to 4K. It's a great amount to be at. Oh, there's that weird noise. I think someone mentioned that that's meteors are going to be on their way or something like that. Oh, volcano's getting ready to go. Where are we at on the star map? Okay, it's going straight over now. It might be worth it sending a rover here just to collect all of those. It has the bug on it right now though where we can't even click on them. That happened on the other asteroid. We had to reload the last time for that. Okay, looks good. This is all kind of messed up, I think. So what I want to do is get rid of this. And then fix this piping, because this is weird too. That'll probably fix why it's not going anywhere. Yeah, we've been getting hydrogen in the oxygen areas only because we haven't been sending the hydrogen anywhere else. Obviously that's not good, right? Okay. Making a bunch of food. Looks great. Yeah, so we're gonna send the rover here. The rover's gonna build a couple more things, get everything finalized, and then we should be good to go for Dom to come over here and take care of business. Alright, let's go back over here and see what's happening with the hydrogen. Hydrogen. Nope, it's not going right now. So why would it not be going? Because this is totally backed up. Oh, it's because there's nothing going in here. Okay. So let's just see this now. Okay, it went straight down. Got it. Yep, now it's just gonna continually go where it needs to. Hopefully that we can just kind of fix this temporarily. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and then we just cut this back. Look at that. It's like nothing ever happened. Fastest fix in the history of this asteroid. Yeah, I think that works out pretty well when you can just easily transfer them like that. Okay, we got 500 rad bolts again. Okay, so it's going to take us a little bit longer. Oh no. We did it, didn't we? Nope, there is a back to this. We got lucky. We got super, super lucky. If that would have had the space in the background, we would have been in a really big trouble here. Building stuff in space is tricky if you ever get things like that. What's the temperature in here? That's not terrible. Okay, where are we at on the star map? Okay. Slimy meteor shower set to hit over here in Uglin. Uglin? I don't know how to say it. I don't want to say it wrong. That's why I haven't said it very much. What else is going on here? Flooding. Nah, I don't need to worry about that. All right. Look at that. Everything is working nice and orderly like we expected it to. We're gonna send Quinn. No, we're not gonna send Quinn. We're going to leave him here and put Balm Lily right there. Yeah, once we have Balm Lily, then I think all of the like easy to obtain seeds will have been completed. Actually, we could probably deconstruct these now that all that is done. Which is great. Oh, actually, let's look up top. Did we get all of our stuff out of the rocket? Everything made it out. All right. Yeah, we're not going to send the rocket up until we have the drill cone filled up with diamond again. I'm interested to see what the best way to tame one of these metal volcanoes is. To me, it sounds like it'd be something similar where you have 8.7 kilograms a second at 2700 degrees. Okay, so you are going to need a lot. Okay, so if we compare that 8.7 kilograms a second, if we go back over here to the actual magma volcano, 254.1 kilograms a second. So it's not going to need this size of a cooling system, but I'm going to guess it's going to be 3 to 4 steam turbines. Maybe. I mean, honestly, as long as it can withstand the temperature of the 2700 degrees, which we know the steel is capable of doing, then, you know, that's just what we're going to have to deal with. Maybe cooling down the area and having the volcano a part of the steam room, maybe that'll work. I don't know. What do you guys think? What have you guys tamed one of those? What are your options? Because I would really like to learn how to do that. We might do some more trialing and erroring. That might be the route that we have to fall back to, but that's okay. I mean, there are worse things that we could have had to do. All right. Now that rocket's gone. This stuff is here. We do have... Apparently we have enough diamond left Let's add another Wheezewort here. We could add automation here. Like we could throw one of these right here and then throw phosphorate, but damage overheated. We need to watch that and make sure it's not these down here. I'll be severely unhappy if that happens. Okay, that's made out of steel, so that's not happening. Okay. So that's why we did this. We did that so the auto sweeper could reach from here to here. Now watch, all this is gonna go here without any duplicate having anything to do with it. Dirt. Cooking, farming, digging. This is our first duplicate that we have received in a very, 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 very long time. So, welcome, Ellie. Did we have an Ellie already? Let's look. We did not. Okay. I wasn't sure if we did. Farming. And then you're gonna get a hat. We like hats. I like hats. And we're gonna have our farmer in training. That way, all the agriculture points. Wow, look at it. It's just gonna keep going forever. And now the duplicates don't have to do anything. That's amazing. Okay. Let's look at priorities. And then over here, I don't want anyone doing farming but Ellie. Yeah. That seems like it'd be the best way to go. Idleness. Why are we idle? Okay, that's good. Let's pick up all of this material. Yeah, then we won't be as idle, right? Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so if we look at that looks great. We haven't had anything wrong with this volcano tamer. I'm proud of it. I'm sorry. I keep looking back at it. Bio. Okay, so 10% seed chance. We might have to wait a little bit before we get our seed, but that's okay. What's the temperature like over here? Okay, this is a little bit too cold now. So what I'm going to do is change this up a little bit. And I'm changing this to have all of the area kind of open up and see if we can get this temperature to equalize across the board. Because I don't want this Nosh Sprout to not work. Thought we had it on the highest priority. Well, okay, we do. Good. Alright, let them figure that one out. We have so much of this dirt laying around, which is good. Now, just for kicks and giggles, I want to see what it takes for a blaster. What is that? Is that a station? Or is that a base thing? No. Rocketry. Meteor blaster. Alright, let's see. How much would this... Okay, so you need like... like 5 of them, 6 of them almost, on a large asteroid like this. Now, I'm just gonna pause it and take a look. We need blast shot, right? Some meteors drop harvestable resources when they're blown to smithereens. Okay. I think it was a refinement thing? No. No, it was not. I don't remember which one it was under, but one of these, you make blast shot for the blasters. Maybe it is something that I'm just like, blast shot maker. Refined metals combined with petroleum. Okay. Well, I'm glad we've got petroleum. Right? Yeah, that's not going to be done until we tame the other metal volcanoes. We're almost here. Unidentified object. Well, we know that it's a meteor of some kind. Okay, so within a... Now, how much are we making? 68 per cycle. It's not much more, to be honest. Okay, well... yeah, do that. Yeah, the body temperature is a little bit too much. We've made this area nice and overpressured. So now the carbon dioxide vent, now that it's cold, it's not doing anything. Here, why don't we just do this? We don't need to keep making it colder and colder. We can just have it go straight down. Perfect. All right, did we stop? We did not. Okay, the temperature, it's above 80 degrees. Got it. Okay, so that's why. That's fine though. We did that on purpose, right? But we are going to slow it down right here, everyone. We did quite a bit of maintenance. We have a game plan on how we're going to obtain the next mutated seeds. We're going to try and throw a pip in this area, and we're going to put some Dasha seeds in here, get rid of the Nosh beans so that way they don't plant those on instead, and then go from there. We have a new farmer over here who's going to have to learn the ways of all the duplicants quickly. That way we can get our seeds mutated and analyzed as soon as possible. Again, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate all of the feedback, all of the, all of the suggestions, and please know I try to respond to every single one of them. So if you have anything at all, do not hesitate. That's it, folks. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one.